as much as we've had jobs move abroad and overseas, manufacturing is still relevant in the U.S.
It sounds boring. What do? You sell fans, but it's a dynamic business.
It's a good company to work for. It's a great company to work for.
Every day is something new.
It's the challenge of overcoming the everyday issues that I enjoy the most.
Lots of people and hard work, and my husband was one of those people. Jim Henderson Jr., he had been here when his grandfather was running Robinson Industries. I think it was 1927.
My grandfather really didn't ever want to back down from a challenge. He was an engineer, and so he was willing to figure out a way for us to do almost anything. And I think then that ethos gets installed in everyone.
It's not all roses and smooth. We have arguments, we have discussions about what's right and what's wrong.
It was in the early 80s when the downturn occurred, and it was a real challenge. I missed the pricing point significantly.
The pricing got a little bit out of hand, and I figured it was my last job here at Robinson. We talked about the job after. Jim Henderson said, "Did you learn anything from this job?" And I said, "Oh yes, I certainly did." He said, "Don't worry about it." He said, "That's the important thing, you learned." And that was, I thought would be my last day, but it turns out that I had a few more days after that.
You know, it's just really hard to learn from success. It's much, you learn a lot more when you fail. So we all grit our teeth and fight our way through the tough times. And a bigger challenge, it means you got to come up with some bigger ideas.
There's not a company in this world that doesn't have problems, something goes awry, it wasn't expected. The companies that are impressive are the ones that actually do what other fan companies or other companies won't do.
This is not an easy job.
We're kind of grittier.
This building's been here a long time. You know, every, chip out of the pavement and every scrape here or ding in the wall, it was a job that was well-earned and hard-worked.
These guys go above and beyond.
People working in the late at night, early in the morning to come and get the project done. We rally around each other when there's a tough situation or delivery that needs to be met. We kind of rally to the cause.
They take a lot of pride in their work.
The old world craftsman type of hands-on, it's what they do. It's pretty cool. It's not all newfangled machines that bend everything perfect. Those guys are craftsmen. They're wicked impressive.
They actually care about what they're doing. And I think it shows too when they're at sites. Customers call back and say, "Hey, I really want Mark to come back," or "Hey, I really want Jerry to come back here." You know,
when you get customers that have called in, whether they're new customers or old customers, and they call in and they ask for, whoever, whether it's a draftsman, an engineer, an estimator, anybody, when they call you by name, that makes you Robinson.
The main component of Robinson has always been its people. Now you hear that term used a lot, but without a doubt, in Robinson's case, that truly is reality.
Whether you call it a family or a team, we work very well together. It's been a challenging job as well as a rewarding job. I just enjoy what I do and I enjoy who I get to work with.
They're tough, but they have a warm, gooey core, if you would. Although they don't want you to know that.
I've got coworkers here that they could call me in the middle of the night. I'd do anything for them because they're like brothers.
It's all a really tight-knit crowd, and I actually look forward to coming and hanging out with a lot of my friends.
It's part of it. That's what makes it not like a job, more like what you do.
Or the CEO, the CFO, they all know my name. I can go up to the president of my company. They're very easy to talk to. It doesn't feel like I'm, just kind of a name on a punch card type deal. It's about relationship within the company. It's about relationships with customers. And so that's been our culture. That's been our way of being.
There's a whole different breed of a company when it's got this type of longevity.
The people that come here stay here, and there's some reason why that is.
I've been at Robinson Fans for 28 years.
22 years.
14 years.
For 10 years.
I have worked for Robinson now for 35 plus years. I started back in 1982.
In 1979,
So I think that's 38 years.
I'm on my 33rd year.
I've worked at Robinson Fans for 10 years.
12 years.
23 years now.
I've been here 13 years now.
I've worked at Robinson Fans 10 years.
20 and a half years.
Almost 15 years.
21 years.
For 10 years now.
The July 18th will be 12 years.
40 years. That's my career. It's been my career. I have no regrets.
Will we always be a fan company? Well, what will that always look like? That can change. The family and the quality, those are the things that we want to be known for. Where we go in the future, that's flexible.
I don't know what next week has in store for us, but we're having fun.
Kind of learn together.
We've stayed alive for 125 years because of everybody's commitment to a quality product and to our customers.
I'm excited for what's to come. I'm excited for the changes we've made and the possibilities that are there. It's going to continue to be a great company for many years to come.
I don't see myself going anywhere else.
There's no reason why I wouldn't just continue with Robinson Fans the rest of my career.
I hope to retire from here.
Happy birthday, Robinson Fans. Happy 125th.
Happy birthday, Robinson.
Happy birthday, Robinson Fans.
Happy birthday, Robinson Fan. 125 years.
Hooray for 125 years. Here's to another. I don't expect to be around for that, but I'd like it to be.